I attended MUHSEN Umrah this past November, and it was a transformative experience for me. The buddy I was paired up with was Noor Ahmed. She is a 30-year-old revert sister who is visually impaired. Noor had a dream 8 years ago that she touched the Kaaba and always yearned to fulfill Umrah. With the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the support of Muhsin, that dream became a reality. Noor was an extremely empathetic person. She was amazing. And she always said something very profound that stuck with me. And it was that she wouldn't change her inability to see or her disability because the world is filled with immense injustice and oppression. And when she is questioned by Allah, she will not be held accountable for what she has seen. So I was her eyes on this journey, and I endeavored to paint a beautiful picture of Medina al-Munawwara and Makkah Mukarram. We locked arms and we completed our Umrah as one. And although she couldn't see the Kaaba with her eyes, she embraced it with her heart. I have been actively working on humanizing the Prophet ﷺ, recognizing the challenges he encountered and the strong bond he shared with the Sahaba throughout the Seerah. In today's generation, I feel many people feel disconnected when trying to relate to the life of the Prophet ﷺ. We often read about these miraculous events, but sometimes struggle to connect them with our own lives. So Noor and I talked a lot. We spent a lot of time together. We talked about faith, family, dunya, akhirah. And during those long conversations, I absorbed a lot of her pain and emotions. I felt her disappointment and rejection from society, from the ummah. I felt her ableism. I carried that, and it was heavy to carry. And in those moments, my mind kept returning to the story of Jalebi, the companion of the Prophet ﷺ, and I reflected on the closeness that Jalebi and him shared. And although he had a low status in society, he was extremely loved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Messenger. And the words "innahu minhi wa ana minhu" just kept repeating in my mind. He's of me and I am of him. When Jalebi died, the Prophet ﷺ held him to his chest and he said, "Innahu minhi wa ana minhu." From the moment I met Noor, my heart gravitated towards her. We had an immediate connection, and sometimes I grieve over her absence and company. We will forever be connected. So here I was in this day and age, in the Holy Land, serving a blind Muslim, reflecting on the story of Jalebi, reflecting on Surah Abasa, which is a divine message of disability awareness. And I shared a camaraderie with my beloved Prophet ﷺ. What I learned is that people are differently abled. Although Noor was visually impaired, she had a heightened sense of hearing, smell, touch, as well as cognitive functions, memory, language. MashaAllah, she was sharp. She was very aware of her surroundings and environment. She surprised me every day. The lived experience and what I learned on this Umrah is nothing that I could have learned from a book. I always say confidently that nothing has contributed to my personal, professional, spiritual, and religious growth as my involvement with Muhsin. Every day I learn something new. The level of empathy and understanding grows, and my emotional intelligence expands, and I have a better understanding of the various obstacles and challenges that people with disabilities face. Yes, MUHSEN Umrah exemplifies the effort and dedication of the Muhsin mission. The dedication from the staff to the volunteers in organizing a Umrah for special needs and disabilities is nothing short of amazing. Their meticulous planning and attention to detail, ensuring that every area is handled with such a sensitivity and care, making it a meaningful experience for families. People often ask me, did you face obstacles and challenges? And I truly felt that we were surrounded by angels. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestowed on us immense grace. And if you or your loved one has a disability and you think or feel that undertaking Umrah is beyond your reach, I assure you that you can. I promise you.